Growing concern about voting safety, security, and intimidation. Thanks for joining us for an hour-long edition of News 4 at 5. I'm Corey Starr.
And I'm Samantha Jones. There's concern for good reason. We're seeing turnout dwarf 2016. Here's an early glimpse of early voting in some of the metro's biggest counties. St. Louis City early voting is up 3 times what it was in 2016. In St. Louis County, they're saying a 500% increase. And in Madison and St. Clair counties across the river, early voting is up 3 to 4 times from 2016.
With that turnout, as well as hours-long voting lines in parts of the country, News 4's Ray Preston is asking about protecting your right to vote. Ray, intimidation is a big concern.
Well, we have been talking with voters and election officials on both sides of the river. Now, the election officials tell us the number one complaint that they're expected to hear on Election Day will actually have to do with electioneering. St. Louis County election judges will be marking off 25 feet.
And then draw a line on the ground. There's no electioneering past that.
That's how far away a person must be from the door of the polling place for electioneering. That's putting out the signs or handing out campaign literature. But the laws vary from state to state.
We have 50 different sets of election laws. Every state makes their own election law.
While the Trump campaign is talking of getting supporters out to the polls on Election Day to monitor the voting, Biden supporters say that's a move to cause fear and intimidation. Marlene May has worked more than a dozen elections.
I'm hoping that we don't have any problem, but you never know what to expect.
She says people must understand the rules.
They cannot stand around inside the polls and watch people. You can only have X number of observers within the polls.
In Illinois, electioneering cannot be done within 100 feet. The most common complaint the county clerk hears on Election Day has to do with electioneering.
Our voters calling in saying I was accosted, I don't know that they were actually accosted, but there was enthusiastic people there for campaigns.
We asked Faye what a voter should do if they believe they see a violation.
They should tell the election judges there and or call the election board itself, and we'll deal with that situation. We have roving deputies on Election Day, and then if any situation escalates, we're in very close contact with law enforcement if we need to go that route.
Now, Eric Faye also had this reminder. He says October 21st in Missouri is the last day you can request a mail-in or an absentee ballot to be mailed to you. Like all the election officials we've talked with this season, he says do it now. Do all this sooner rather than later. Don't wait until the last minute. Reporting live, Ray Preston, News 4.